51. Take 1.
Oh, that was loud.
Action! Places. Lights. Camera. Action. Hello.
Hi. Good day to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Said we gone there before, but didn't like it.
No.
She had just eaten it for the sake of it, and I was like, it's sooner than I eat them.
So I stopped myself, isn't that good? Turned over a new leaf.
A new leaf. Has been turned. So I was walking up here today.
Alright, just checking my Mac.
Checking your brows away. Everybody loved that last time, didn't they? Look at your brows.
It's a nice red, wasn't it?
It was a nice brow.
I feel I had to put a warning on whenever I was sharing the link and all.
Oh.
Yeah, parental advisement.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Cert 18.
Certificate 18 last week's podcast. Sorry.
I feel like I look like a golf today, but I'm trying to show off my nice new jacket. But you can't even see what it's so good. It's got crochet on it.
Crochet all day.
Crochet all day.
Lovely.
It's from Dunn's.
Janae's boutique.
I also got a crazy fleece thanks to Kirsty's good eye.
Aye.
Fortune this you send me things and I keep buying them.
You can say no. You can leave it in your basket.
I can indeed, but I
do not visit the checkout.
So I was walking down here today and bumped into a long-time fan, Greer. Hi, Greer.
Hi, Greer.
And I was like, well, any crack? I was like, I'm actually just sending up the Pip V. I was like, anything on your mind? You want us to powwow about or anything? She was like, well, it's actually you two.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh, well. I was like, what? She said,
she got office.
See, since you've switched sides. And I was like, oh, not this. Now, everybody else did complain too, to be fair, so this is not news.
But we didn't switch sides. We switched cameras.
Yeah. But now what we've done, because Greer was so animated about it, and I know a lot of you were very animated about it, so don't think we're just taking Greer on, although she was actually having some sort of strong reaction about it. She said it makes her skin itch and her eyes can't cope, and she's like, so it's a bit of an overwhelming issue. Now, we've swapped.
We have now actually literally swapped sides to please Greer and everyone else. My tism is freaking out. I can't sit on this side. My skin's going like this.
None of us are happy now. So there you go. We also, Philippa had rearranged the room a little bit because we were trying a different setup. And it just wasn't working either, and we couldn't cope with that either. And I thought, God, if we go on and this wall is not behind us, then everyone's going to have an absolute conniption. Conniption. So we're preventing your conniptions.
Yes, but at the expense of our own conniptions.
Now this has to be
we need to swap.
I mean, I've fallen off altogether.
I know. Maybe we should just remove
our beautiful artwork. No, we could auction it. Who wants to win this?
Stuff of nightmares.
Remember doing the bit of Matilda when she makes the portrait of her dad come off the wall? The Skirmish Trunchbull. Ooh.
No. Not like Matilda fan.
I love Matilda.
Oh, bitch, need a slap.
Snowy bitch. They were horrible to her, Philippa. She was definitely mistreated. God.
I know.
She had to make her only pancakes when she was only 4.
I know, but she did it too well for a 4-year-old.
Oh, bless her.
She needed to burn a few.
Oh no. But it's Pancake Tuesday soon. It is my second favourite day of the year after my birthday.
I'm not a pancake person.
What? For lip's sake.
Yeah. What's your favourite pancake filling?
So, what type of pancake are we talking here? Crepe. I love it just crepe and Nutella.
Oh.
I like a wee crepe lemon and sugar.
Okay.
I like a crepe with marshmallow fluff. I like a crepe with peanut butter. I like a crepe with a cream egg mixed in.
That's a lot of crap.
I'll put anything in a crepe.
That's a lot of crap.
Anything in a crepe.
You're talking a lot of crap there.
But you remember Cafe Brasilia?
Yes.
So they used to do a crepe, and it was a filled crepe with bacon, banana and syrup. But you also got coleslaw with it on the side, and honestly, it was just the most phenomenal thing.
Is a crepe your favourite type of pancake, or do you like the fluffy American style?
I like the fluffy American ones too. I like them all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if I see American style pancakes on the menu, I would spend a wee bit of time looking at that, being like, yes. No, not for you.
I prefer the American style over a crepe To me, it can be very greasy.
Yes. Well, I would like to go with making the one that we hot plate thing.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Do you make your own pancakes and pancakes?
Absolutely.
And do you make the batter from scratch, or do you get a packet?
You got a packet. Last year I made them from scratch.
Bottle?
Last year I came home from work and I was like, I didn't have any pancakes today, I'm awful sad. And then I was like, well, we've got stuff here, I'm just going to do it. So I did it myself last year. Yeah, they work out. Might just do it again. I don't like the shaky things anymore.
No.
Synthetic.
Lovely.
Flat as a pancake. Which is then the 2 stories I have to tell you.
Okay.
First of all, you can tell the second one because it's about your sister.
Okay.
But the first one, I was at my friend Claire also the other week. She had some of us around for dinner, made a beautiful curry, and she had this beautiful tray with beautiful little we call it dishes on it. Like, so there was in one there was her own tzatziki that she had made. I am a fan of tzatziki.
Yeah. Cucumbers?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dill, maybe?
Yeah, beautiful.
Something like that.
Absolutely.
I could be wrong. Don't follow that.
Oh, it's beautiful. But all these different toasted cashews.
Oh,
Excuse me. But also slices of banana. And we were all like, Claire, what the heck? She was like, I know, but trust me, we had this growing up with our curry, slices of banana that you can add into it. And you know what?
Like just ordinary, fresh
banana. Chopped up. Now, this all started over a banana, really, when you think about it. So we're heavily featuring bananas again. But yes. And it was beautiful.
Was it nice?
It was beautiful.
Fruit does belong in a curry.
I believe so.
Chutney.
Yeah.
Raisins and all.
I threw it all in.
Although I'm not a lover of raisins and stuff. But in a curry. There used to be a chippy in Newton Ards, the back of the bus station. I want to say Smith's, I'm not sure. And their curry, if you were getting a curry chip, had bits of raisin and all in it, and apple and everything like that. And it was amazing.
Amazing.
I think we should try and make that.
Okay. We will. I had my first cheesy curry chip the other week.
Oh?
Absolutely phenomenal. Now the only thing is, I'm obviously still on metformin.
Make you shit.
So once I had that, I regretted it immediately, and that was a quick drive home with a cold sweat. I was like, oh.
Where did you get it?
So there's a wee hatch in the wall called the Spaghetti Arms on Union Street. So if you're out and about and you're...
you drive all the way from Belfast?
And actually, there was... No. I had to drop somebody home first too. I can't remember where we went. But it was actually okay. It wasn't until sort of Bangor I was like, oh, I'm feeling some kind of way. When you get that rumble, that cramp, and I was like, oh no. So, and then of course came in my head you saying greasy food, and that was like congealed as I was eating it. So, but it was worth it. It was great. It was great.
And you go for the cheesy curry over cheesy gravy?
Yeah, I would always go curry.
Oh.
But this was the first time I had it with cheese. Now they also did a thing called a dirty chip.
Oh, I love a dirty chip.
A dirty chip was, I think, cheese, curry, sweet chili, sour cream or something. I don't know. Andrew, should I say, Andrew, what was on that? I can't remember.
I like a dirty fry.
Dirty fry. So what would you say is on a dirty fry?
A dirty fry to me is the chips mixed with onion and peppers and spices and bacon and
a spice bag situation, sort of?
Yeah. To me, that's dirty fry. Chili, like spicy.
Oh no.
Not saucy.
I prefer saucy. I like the saucy, mushy things.
Oh, saucy.
My dad will be like, no,
spicy.
Yuck. Yeah. You're spicy, I'm saucy. Here we go.
Oh, here.
Spice up
that's our duet. Spicy and saucy.
I need to bring in my arm again because I'm really concerned. I'm depressed.
You're back in your emo phase.
It was never a phase. What about the banana story we heard?
Another banana story.
I knew it so many.
Well, Vanessa.
Yeah.
How would you feel if someone left you a wee message written on a banana telling you when to eat the banana?
I would be concerned. I would be suspicious.
Yes.
Well, I would be saying,
Claire Bennett, friend of the show.
Fame.
Claire Bennett.
Yeah.
it was discovered that she leaves Ray, her husband, her long-suffering husband, little notes written on fruit.
Just bananas over it.
Well,
you never know.
Right. There was a picture evidence of a message on a banana, thanks, Amy.
Yeah.
She'd send it to us and we'll put it on a flash it in.
We'll show it.
What was it, Ray? Eat this on Saturday?
Yeah, with a smiley face.
With a smiley face
kiss.
Written on the side of a banana.
I love it.
Lovely. But can I ask you a question? Yeah. What do you think would have happened if he had that on the Friday?
Wouldn't be worth talking about. I don't know.
And is it just bananas? What if she was leaving on grapes? Eat me on Saturday.
Each individual grape.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I don't know. We should ask.
Yes,
Ring her. Is she working?
I don't know.
Ring her.
Oh, here.
Let's ask her.
Okay, let's ask.
Also, Monty's here. In case you hear any weird noises. Say hello.
Hello,
Claire. How are you?
I am alright. I've got a bit of a cold, but I'm alright.
Oh dear.
God.
Everybody's got it at the minute. You're on the podcast here.
Because we have a burning question.
So I was going to say, please do not swear, but swear if you like. We have a question to ask you. Are bananas the only fruit that you write on?
So far.
What if you were leaving Ray grapes to eat? Would you write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on them?
Put them in a wee bunch together and leave them with a note.
Oh, a grape gets a post-it note, does it?
Yes, it does.
And what if Ray ate that banana? What if Ray ate the banana on the day that was not specified on the banana?
No, we didn't eat it on the right day.
And what happened?
Oh, he's still here.
Did you not get all upset that he wasn't following your instruction?
Well, I didn't know at the time. It was later on, and you.
Wild.
All right, okay. We were just a bit concerned at how far this went.
I've got to give you food for thought.
And if you wrote, say, on an apple, would you use a Sharpie? Is that edible?
No, I wouldn't write.
I would write with Sharpie, Phil. Nobody would do that.
Maybe an orange.
Something that you peel, that you don't actually eat the writing?
That's it, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
We know where the line is now.
Love it.
But Ray doesn't like, there's not many fruit Ray likes, so it's probably only a banana for now.
All right, okay.
I'm just glad it didn't write eat me on it, that was
No, that's for something else altogether. All right, well, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll chat to you later. Bye.
Bye.
There you go. Good to know.
Let me know.
I love that we ring people. It's like, you're on the podcast, by the way.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Ring people.
Let us know anyone else who writes on fruit.
Well, do you know Tom Fletcher of McFly?
Yes.
He used to draw.
Big Tom.
Big Tom. He used to draw very elaborate things on his kids' bananas for their lunchbox.
Oh.
Maybe that's what Claire's trying to do.
Ooh.
Just a wee bit of entertainment.
But why stop with bananas, though?
I don't know. We know being left on my mum. Well, she doesn't really anymore because of phones, but just to leave me a wee note, like, you know.
Did you pack lunch when you were a kid?
No, just in the morning in the house, like on the bench.
Oh, that was good. What did it say?
Usually something like, "Morning, honey bunch," smiley face. Your lunch is in the fridge, your dinner's in the fridge, and she loves to say, "If you're cold, put the heating on."
Oh,
If you're cold, put the heating on.
that's good.
Something like that.
Yeah, I would have got notes left back in the day. It was always in the back of an envelope.
Oh, yes, you had envelopes.
Yeah. So when I...
Why do you say envelope, not envelope?
Because it's not envelope, it envelopes. It envelops. Yeah, well...
That's how you say envelope?
Envelope?
Okay.
But they were more readily available back in the day. You got more posts, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
And I would have got notes written on the back of envelopes. And it would be like, Pip, do the dishes when you get home, or
Yeah.
bring this back from work with you, or it was all instructional.
Instructional, informative.
Yes.
Yeah, that's lovely. It's not like PS, I love you.
No. And there was a phase where parents were putting wee notes in their kids' lunchboxes.
Oh, that's cute.
Like, you've got this, and that's about it, really.
You got this. You're amazing.
Smash it. Have a great day.
Yeah.
You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough. All that affirmations.
Affirmations.
Do you think that helps, or is that sort of something that another kid could pick up on and believe for?
Probably a bit of both, perhaps. A bit of both, maybe. There is scientific research, though, that shows if you do positive affirmations consistently, that it creates a new neurological pathway in your brain of like positivity. Like, it's very good for you.
Oh.
Just so you know.
I may try it then.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah. I'm still creeped out by being at this side. You're now seeing this side of my face instead of this side.
It is odd.
Yeah. I'm
so this is shite. It's your fault, guys, because you wanted us to move and we did.
Yes. And
so you might be happy, but now you might be bored.
My vibe is lost.
My vibes are gone. Do you want to swap back?
No.
Okay.
I'm here now.
Here now.
So, up to High Doh this week, Vanessa?
Up to High Doh. Can I tell you, it's actually a community matter.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a community matter. So I walk Monty, if you can see him, all the time round the town. So we do different routes. Oh my gosh, side story. Last night I started walking him at approximately 6 p.m-ish. Me thinking, oh sure, we're in spring now, so the sun will stay up for ages. No, it doesn't. It sets at around 6. So I ventured from my house. We went down the street. We cut down past the Tivoli, up sort of that wee back bit. What's it called?
Bow Street?
Aye, all down there, onto the Commons.
Oh yes, down like Meadowbank Avenue.
Yes, exactly there. Walked there and then got to the top of the Commons and I was like, I can't be bothered walking back up the streets because the water tower is technically quicker. But I don't know if you've been up the water tower lately. So, well, ever. They have have you in your life?
I have.
Okay. You should come see it, and it's got new paths and everything like that. I love the water tower.
It's got a hill to roll down.
Right, well, yes, I've never done that now. There used to be a wee, well, there's still a wee hill off one of the walls, and we called it Death Hill back in the day. And you used to go down on your skateboard, but you could only really sit on your skateboard and go down it. But then it set you flying down the whole hill, which was quite fun. Yeah.
Dangerous.
But see, I'm thinking the paths are that good now, we could roller skate up there. Because it's pure tarmac, it's like next to the tarmac.
Yes.
So, anyhow, so I was on the phone to Erin at the time and had my earbuds in, so not my headphones, like earbuds, which are really quite noise cancelling in general. I had Monty's lead, which has a light on it, and then I put my phone light on because the back path is pitch black. Pitch black. And there's trees, and it was like, I felt like it was a Beauty and the Beast when she was like deciding which path to take, and then she was down the one with the wolves. I was like, okay, we're done. So I'm walking, I'm trying to talk at the same time, and I was like, Erin, I need to take my earbuds out because I could get murdered very easily. And Andrea always says that to me, and I took heed this time because I sensed a presence. Right, I sensed a presence. So I had my phone light on and Monty's lead light on, and I'm like, there's someone here. And it was a woman walking with her child, and she was trying to be like, don't be scared, we're here. And I'm like flashing my lights, and she's like, sorry. She's like, my phone battery's dead and I don't have a light. I was like, oh, I think it's okay. I was like, there's nothing up there, so you're safe. I never died. I was like, oh my god. I never walked as fast in my life. So that was scary.
Yeah.
But the community issue is there is dog's dirt everywhere. Everywhere in this town. This town is covered in dog poo. We were voted the best place to live.
Yeah. It's gone downhill. It's gone to the toilet.
Literally. In fact, Monty stopped to do his business on the way here, and I picked up not only his, but another piece beside it that wasn't even his. It's everywhere.
It's gross.
Everywhere.
Where I live, Brian parked in the wee lay-by. Across from my house. I went to get in, stood on the grass, and I was like, oh my god, the number of dog turds that were on that grassy bed.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Kids play there.
Pick it up. There's a wee house, the one facing the library in the community centre, the lovely wee house, lovely wee garden. There are massive turds outside their house all the time, to the point where I'd be like, is this a hate crime? Like, what is going on?
Maybe it is.
How dare you leave your dog's dirt? How dare you?
How dare
Who do you think you are? Pick it up. It's disgusting.
If you can't pick up dog shit, don't
have a dog.
It's only shit. You know what I mean? It's not going to...
It's part and parcel of having a dog.
Yes.
It's part and parcel.
It blinds kids.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
If the dog has
blinds
worms,
everybody.
And the kids play in it and they get worm eggs on their fingers and rub their face, the worms go in their eyes and they go blind. That's actually true. So pick it up, dispose of it.
Well,
you're all mingers. I'm going to put cameras up and catch us out.
Well, I saw on Instagram there's a lady, and on her Ring doorbell, she watched a man. He was on his phone and his dog did a poop in her driveway, literally like in the driveway, not just on the edge, in her actual driveway. He looked up, saw it happen, walked on, left it. So she was able to find out which house he belonged to, where he was. She must obviously know him in some way. Picked up the dog shit, wrote a note with a photo attached, being like, get off your phone next time and pick up a dog poo. Stapled the poo to the note and left on his doorstep. But everyone was like, you should have posted it through the door. Which might be a step too far.
Well, next time, if it happens again after that, then it's through the letterbox.
Through the letterbox. It's honestly, it just ruins the town's vibe.
Honestly, it really does.
If we're bringing visitors here and there's poo everywhere, what are they going to think? It gets called Donegal dirt. It's going to live up to its name. We're trying to not have that stigma.
Yes.
But
and kids' prams though.
Everything. Disgusting.
Kids on bikes and it all gets clogged in the wains. Trainers, how did you get it out of your trainers?
I threw my shoes out. I stood in some here the other week. Got into my car and the smell, I was actually going to be sick. And it was so in the grooves of my trainers they were done anyway, but I threw them out because I was actually like, I'm not doing this.
No, it's disgusting.
Do better.
Donkey, do better.
Donkey, wise up. I'll be watching.
Yes, Monty's on the case. He's sniffing them out.
Yeah, so that's my grievance of the week. That has me up to High Dohs because it's disgusting.
It is really bad.
I'm trying to walk the streets at night with my headphones on, being in an Avril Lavigne music video, and I can't look down every time because it ruins the vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. No, you need to be able to walk free of dog shit.
Yeah, it's everybody's human right.
What's that mean? Are you going high?
No, it's running. It's running out of juice, so it tells you when you have 10 units left. But I mean, 10 units is like 10 hours. Nobody panic.
Here, turn off. I don't like alarms.
It does this twice. You don't like it? Oh, why do you feel like you need to get up?
No, I feel that some action needs to be taken.
Oh! Action. No, sorry, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, I had to be very social this week, Vanessa, and it's a lot.
Oh, it's hard going for you. You're an introvert.
It is a lot. I've had to meet new people.
Oh.
So Brian, who I've been dating, invited me. Hi, Brian. Invited me to meet his parents.
Oh, it's getting serious.
For dinner.
So how long have you been going?
Was our first date or our second date like between Christmas and New Year? That sort of period.
Well, you're getting on rightly here.
So invited me to meet his parents, which was very nice, out for dinner and all. And they were lovely. That was really nice. But I got so nervous, Vanessa.
Oh. What were you worried about?
I like having to talk to people, meet new people. At 51 years of age, you shouldn't be meeting parents.
Well,
you should be the parents that people are meeting.
Well, yes,
you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but it was lovely and all went well.
That's good.
Right.
You can really talk yourself out of these things, though, can't you, in your head?
Oh, aye.
Mm-hmm.
You really can. But it was very good. It was just the anticipation of it.
Yes.
Had me up to High Dohs. The actual event itself was lovely.
It's fine.
Yes, and very natural and chatty and lovely people.
Mm-hmm.
But the build up to it was just very, oh my God.
Heebie-jeebies.
So I had 2 of those.
That's where you would have needed a wee positive affirmation banana. You've got this, girl.
Eat me on Thursday. The banana.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Taking a turn.
Back on track. So, okay, spend time to that well.
So,
now, when you went in,
uh-huh.
Did you use any of the interview techniques? Because I feel that applies sometimes.
Kick the door in and go, da, 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 da. Let's go, girl.
Or do we?
I didn't curtsy.
Right.
I didn't bow.
Right.
I didn't kick any doors in.
Okay.
I went in and said, hello, nice to meet you. With a wee shaky voice. No, Brian must have said my name was Pip or Philip, and they were like, what do you prefer to be called? I was like, I don't know
That's amazing.
So we were picking them up, so went into the house.
Oh, so through a car ride as well?
Yeah, but we went into the house first for introductions.
Okay.
Then we moved to the car.
Okay.
Then we moved to the restaurant.
Right.
And
did you get in the front or the back of the car?
I got in the back.
I feel like that's the anarchy, as Amy calls it. Hierarchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So I was in the back.
You're weird well.
Absolutely.
Good.
So yeah, it was good. But then that was Wednesday evening, then Thursday evening I had more socialness to do.
Cheapers, creepers.
Again, it's all Brian's fault. It was his daughter's 13th birthday.
Hard to impress teenagers.
Yeah, but his ex was very kind and invited me to the party.
Oh, that's nice.
It was very nice of her to do.
Solidarity, sister.
But it just, again, the anticipation of it all had wound up. So there would be teenage kids, there'd be older kids, there'd be the grandparents who had already met.
Yeah.
There'd be the ex-wife and her friends.
Ooh,
I mean,
into the lion's den. Here comes Susan.
But again, everybody was lovely and friendly and welcoming and all. But the thought of it is worse.
So what's going on in your head when you're waiting for these things happening? Are you like, oh, they're going to hate me, or I'm going to say something wrong?
I'm going to say something wrong. I'm going to put my foot in it. They're going to hate me. I'm going to say something to offend somebody. I'm going to be rude in some way, you know what I mean? All that. Or I'm going to be dead shy and not talk to anybody. I'm going to sit in a corner. Nobody's going to interact with me at all. All those sorts of things.
That's awful. It is awful. But it's funny that your head does that, isn't it?
None of it happened.
None of it ever does. Worrying's a waste of time.
I know, but why do we do it?
I don't know. It's something in there. Something like that. Anxiety. So you impressed all the kids and all good?
I impressed them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, well, you would know. They'd let you know.
I don't know if I did.
If you didn't, you would know.
Do you think?
To be fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, well done. No, you survived it all.
I survived.
Question is, when does he get to meet your people? When does he get to meet your people? I don't put him through the ringer.
Well, I think my mum was a bit jealous.
Well.
That we went out for dinner with his parents, and I was telling her about it before I went. And she goes, oh, let me know how it goes. So we'll phone her the next day. I was like, oh, it was lovely. And she goes, well, better me and your dad go out for dinner with you then.
Yeah.
My daddy doesn't like going out for dinner. It takes you to build up for going out anywhere, and then and she goes, no, me and your daddy will go out. Me and your daddy like to go out. We'll arrange something then.
Where will you go? Do you think? Keep it local. Just watch out for the dog shit.
Yeah. So maybe this weekend meet somebody if people are about.
Oh, you're happy, really. I'm going to come in with like a clipboard and I'll be like this. Like, right, so who's Brian, is that? And then they'll say, yeah, and I'm like, and who's that after? And then they'll say, and what's your middle name? And what's your star sign? Do you believe in life after that? Do you know?
He's Sagittarius.
Oh, okay. What are you?
Sagittarius. He's 8 days older than me.
Wow, okay.
The Sagittarius pairing is a good mix.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to be like, how do you handle conflict? Yeah, I'm going deep. What's your attachment style, Brian? Oh,
fine. Yes, you find
I know
what
what
it is. Yeah. Well,
what
like
else is
George
important?
Foreman.
What else is important to know? Where do you keep your medicine in your house?
What's your favorite utensil?
All the silly questions we've asked here, I'll just ask.
Dear love them. They'll run away. Nice knowing you,
You can survive me, you can survive anyone. I'm the weirdest one.
Oh dear. You and Amy together, can you imagine?
Oh gosh. Who would be in our family the person you would warn people about before you meet them? Like, is there anybody that comes with a wee like, no, she's da-da-da or he's da-da-da?
No, I've already warned him about my dad.
Right?
Just that my daddy doesn't like anybody.
Yeah.
Don't be offended if you think my dad doesn't like it. He'll not. He doesn't like us.
He's quite a quiet man, really.
Yeah, he really doesn't like people in general.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So don't take it personally.
Nothing personal.
No.
Okay, that's good.
So I have warned him about my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? It used to be Claire that I would have warned people about, but she's mellowed now.
She's mellowed.
Yeah, so probably my mother.
Our matriarch.
Yeah. Just because she is getting more say what you feel.
Yeah.
No filters.
Yeah. And like we're a sensitive bunch. Well, I feel like there's like half and half. Like me and Amy are probably sensitive and everybody else isn't.
Yeah. But I think I'm not as sensitive with my mother now because I know what she's like.
Yeah.
But I did have to tell her about what she said a few times to Amy and such.
Well, Amy had me in stitches this week.
Why?
She sent me a message. She's like, got bad news today. So of course I was like, holy shit. I was like, what? Are the children okay? Are you David? What's happened? And she said the Porsche might have to be scrapped. Why? Because, no, not yet. So there is a happy ending, not yet. But the problem is Amy has made this Porsche her whole personality.
She's Porsche Amy.
Porsche Amy. So A3 vent. So and the heating doesn't work in it and it's got some sort of oil problem. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it would cost a lot to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And the car is 15 years old. So she was devastated by this.
15 years old isn't old for...
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. It's all news to me. So I got that message and I was like, oh my god. I was like, what are you going to do? And she goes, don't know, probably jump off the harbour.
An extreme.
This is how serious it is, like a death. Like she is already grieving a loss.
Do you think it's because she couldn't go down to drive a Mariva?
The hell's a Mariva?
A Vauxhall Mariva? Or Zafira or something like that? do you think because she's driving a Porsche she would need to get another Porsche?
Yeah, I do. So I was at Kirsty's and she was asking how it's all where she does and telling her about Amy. And then I was like you just can't imagine her driving like a Jazz. Maybe Honda Jazz. Yeah. So then Kirsty went on Auto Trader, found a red, no offence if you drive a Honda Jazz. It's just hilarious to imagine Amy driving a Honda Jazz. So she went on Auto Trader, sent Amy a link, and was being dead serious. She was like, hey Amy, I heard you're looking at a new motor, thought this might be of interest. But I can't tell you the laugh, me and Kirsty laughed, and we were like crying. And Amy just did like smiling crying face with like loads of broken hearts. It's just like Kirsty. And then she sent me a screenshot of it being like, I'm going to kill her. So I sent her a voice note of us tackling me like, we're sitting here just imagining me in a Jazz. And she says, I've lost a car but gained a niece. She's like, one in, one out. Oh. It's so funny, but then she always likes to post as well, or if she gets her nails done, a picture on the steering wheel with the Porsche badge just to remind us all that she drives a Porsche, not that you would forget. So Kirsty superimposed her hand on a Honda just to get her used to it, like exposure therapy.
Oh,
that was so funny. No,
she'd never get over that.
Never get over it. But yeah, so that was that.
Oh dear.
I've also wasted some money this week.
Ooh.
More money on these. So what happened here was I saw a video of a woman doing something with these.
As long as it doesn't involve inserting anywhere.
No. See if you can know what they are. Oh.
Ooh. And a musical instrument.
Yeah.
The speakers, they're maracas.
No. I can't remember the name of them.
Monty
loves
like
it.
Monty's gonna eat me.
So she plays them in a way where you flick them up and flick them down. I said there were two, but Christy unfortunately broke one.
Are they clackers?
No. That's what Mum thought too. Now when I tell you I watched this 2-minute video and thought I could do it no bother, I absolutely can. So you have to hold one.
Alright.
So yeah, and then so you sort of hold it, and then I don't know what way she does it, but she like swings it like that. It's so hard to do. I don't know why I thought I could do it. It's terrible. But basically she held it like this and was able to swing it and it would be like, but she did it really cool. So here's another hobby that I'm not going to do.
So she held one in her hand like this?
Yep, and then flicked them up, and she's playing two at once, and it was amazing. But you know what? Even the frequency of that shake is quite hard on the ears.
It's jarring.
It's jarring.
I could do it with a really slow rhythm.
We will rock you. Rock you. I don't know what song would need this instrument added either.
I think that's too long. I think we should shorten it.
I actually can't go.
I like that's a terrible noise.
Sorry, everyone. There's just more noise. So that's another
a waste of money.
Yeah. All right, says you. Your teeth and your dimple makers.
Oh, here. Working.
I saw another challenge as well.
Oh. Challenge me
about music. So we have to pick a song.
Okay.
And then we have to sing it, but only in laughter. So if you think of a song,
I've got one.
Right.
And you have to guess what it is, and I sing it only laughing.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay. You're just getting me down.
Oh yeah, you got a kitty. It's real sensitive. But I feel like you're just doing it like you're humming. You're not loud. Like you have to actually be like.
Who's doing that? Right. Well, I'll pick another one then.
Yeah.
Oh, here. I can't think of a song now. Put on the song. Okay. All right. You do one first.
Okay.
I can't think. What the hell is that? It's just a cackle.
Julia, my tummy. No. Get up when you're down. Did she get back together?
No.
All five?
Not all five.
All
I
five?
thought one was dead.
No.
Okay.
All five.
Cool.
Jay's bald now.
Five can make you get down now. Break it down, break it on down. That's not the right word.
No, but I get what you're doing.
Right, so
oh jeez.
right, okay. Stop it now.
Again. Let's go for the chorus.
I can't think of the chorus. I'll do a different song.
What was that?
Bewitched. Can't even remember the name.
Say Lovey?
Yeah.
No.
to do.
It's very hard to do.
It's hard to laugh that long. It makes you lightheaded.
It does, but it actually really hurts. Hurts my tummy muscles there. But that was being Kirsty that night. Poor Amy. Like, it's so funny.
The portions.
It was so funny. Well, it lives on at the moment, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's good news.
We're going to have new things for the podcast. I know we say this every week.
We've said it every week. We haven't done anything.
We haven't done anything. We need a plan.
Need a plan
of attack.
We'll have a plan. Monty! Monty, around the camera. Come here. Sugar. Come on. You. Show everyone your lovely face, Monty. Everyone wants to see you. Hello.
So how's... Oh, here. I forgot to tell you about being in Dublin.
Dublin's first city.
Dublin. Yes, it was in Dublin.
Right.
That's it.
I heard you fell.
Oh my goodness.
We have a photo.
Photographic evidence. Yes, and I wasn't even drunk. It was
sober
fall. I'm sure my big feet and small spaces to try and navigate through.
Yeah.
So I was at the side of a put me up bed in a hotel room. There was a wee merge up and out, and I went to squeeze past it and the bed, and the leg of the bed was underneath, so my foot caught it, so it couldn't go any further, but the top half of my body went further.
Whoa.
And I came down a clatter. Luckily, my pre-marked bag full of clothes that I bought in pennies saved my head.
Thank God. That could have been. You know what? You're at the age now, you know, where when we fall, we don't say, oh, I fell. I've had a fall. This is the difference. Poor Erin fell the other week doing her groceries. She sent me a picture of her poor knees, wrecked. So I actually cried a little bit for her because she broke her eggs and everything.
What made her fall?
We had this thing called a paracetamol moment, Erin and I.
Okay.
Right, because one time we were in Rome, right? And she had a sore head and she was getting me paracetamols out and taking them in water, and I got really sad. Because I was like, look at her getting me paracetamol. So anytime that something like that happens, we call it a paracetamol moment. So she was like, oh, you're going to have a paracetamol moment because I fell and broke, and then all my eggs went everywhere, my groceries, and broke my 6-pack of eggs.
Aww.
I know. So, and then we're saying that's the age now where you've had a fall.
Is Erin at that age too?
Yeah.
She's younger than me.
Yeah, she had a fall. Yeah. So,
was it only her eggs that were broken? Like she?
Yeah, I mean her knees were damaged, like they were.
Mine was damaged. Was a bit skinned.
Oh God! When did you last skin your knee? Do you know what I mean? Well, when you were in Dublin.
Yeah.
It was an uncarpeted area.
It was uncarpeted area.
Carpet burn.
Yeah.
Don't get that much anymore. Yeah.
And sort of staved my arm and I went,
oh jeez. Hey, what about your arm? Rachel Kelly's awful worried about it.
Yeah. It's still very, very sore.
You going down about it?
I have an appointment with a physiotherapist.
Excellent.
On Monday week.
We'll put you through your paces.
Yep. Still very sore.
Look. That's very odd.
Moving it is very strange. And then sometimes even when I'm not moving it, I
is it swollen there? There's a bump in your arm. See? Feel that?
Yeah.
Your thingies are swollen again, your girders. Like,
feel it.
Gorgeous. That doesn't feel normal, Philippa. There's something in the foot.
See the shape of that? And it's warm, isn't it?
I'd be worried about that now.
Feel there. Feel the heat.
What's going on?
Inflammation. And my fingers and all are sore. But you see doing that, see that moving? There?
Yeah.
That's so sore.
Stop doing that. No jazz hands. That's what the doctor will say.
Oh. Does your arm do that when you move your fingers?
Oh, my jacket's a bit tight.
Did you see the way you can see that really a lot?
I mean, I can feel it. Stop it.
I've never noticed that before.
Dear bless us all.
Yeah, so I'm going to say about it.
Good.
My mother
I'll be glad. Good.
I had her down at the health centre getting bloods done, and she spoke to the nurse on my behalf. While I was waiting in the waiting room, she came out and says, you need to go and make an appointment with the physio. I was like, do you though? She goes, yeah. The nurse said.
Yeah.
So I went and she queued up on my behalf. around the corner to make an appointment.
Fuck.
So yeah.
Good.
I am going to see about it.
We'll all be worried. We'll be sending healing vibes. Positivity.
I was back at the gym. I need more healing vibes because I was at the gym on Wednesday and I couldn't walk until today.
See, it's bad for you, that's why I don't go.
Oh. Shit.
I would like to do gladiators.
Do you feel the power? What would your gladiator name be?
Probably something like... I was trying to do something that begins with V, like Venom, but there is a Venom already.
Well, I was thinking Vixen for me, but you can have it.
Vixen. Is there a Vixen?
Actually, no, there's a Vixen as a chaser.
Oh, I don't get the chase and the gladiators mixed up.
But I think the gladiators, Vixen's a good...
No, it'd be very, very hard. Obviously, there's a lot of it I couldn't do, especially...
What could you do?
I could give the pugil sticks a go.
I would love to try the pugil sticks.
Yeah, I would love to do the one where you have to get the ball into the thing, but they all grab you, because that's like wrestling.
That's running, though.
I know, but it's also wrestling, so I'd like that.
Yeah.
And the one we have to run through, and it's the big things.
The gauntlet?
Yeah,
I could
like
do that. Yeah.
I was playing that with my friend Julie's kids. Sophie has a really cool like air mat for gymnastics. So I had to stand on it and be the gladiator, and it was so funny, and the kids had to run try and get by, and I had to pull noodle to try and whack them. It was so much fun. But it was exhausting, so I think, anything then that involved. I could do the climbing wall one, that would also be fun. And one where you're in a ball and you have to run over the thing like a big hamster. But hang tough and all that, no way. The one where you're up on the ledge as well, running. On the thing you have to get from one side to the other, but you could fall into the big net.
Yes.
Absolutely not, no way.
And I couldn't do the eliminator.
I could not do the eliminator.
The cargo net.
I would actually have
the actual travelator.
I would love to go to the travelator, but
I couldn't do it.
Because you don't have a very big run up to it.
No.
But
I would love to do the pugil. What's that called?
Gauntlet?
No, gauntlet's when you're on through.
Duel?
I love to do duel and I love to do gauntlet.
Yeah. There we go. Let's get on.
I wonder where you could do that.
We did it once for work. It was kind of like it's a knockout type thing. It was absolutely exhausting. But the thing we had to get on, it was a big circular thing, and it moved, it tilted. So when you were on it trying to push the other person off, it was mental.
Would the like of Airtastic or something have things like that?
Yeah.
I think they have things with sticks, like poles with sticks you sit on and knock people off.
Might have. Remember our first episode I told you Anya died? Yeah. With Airtastic. Just for the drama.
Yeah, that would be good. I would like to do that myself.
Yeah, we'll look into that. So that's all my business. Sorry, how much crack I have.
I know.
I had a cold this week. I'm just not on form. So I'm awful sorry, guys.
This whole change of scene.
It's upset everybody.
Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed it because I don't know whether we can do it again.
No, it's actually really ruined the flow. So it's either content, you get quality content, or a
content, or
Do you know what? In fact, everybody, Greer, just don't watch us then. Just listen and don't watch.
Oh no, you need to see our lovely faces.
Well, up to you guys. But we'll leave you with that, and next time we'll be
I'm sorry, guys. But we got speaking to Claire. We got talking about notes on bananas.
Yeah.
So let us know your banana notes.
Banana notes. Banana notes. Banana notes. Oh wait, before we go, one more thing. So I was at Amy's again. I'm always at Amy's, and there's two things that we love to do. Sorry, no, these are two separate stories. Am I well? I don't think so.
Okay.
So, Dave likes to go watch football, as you know, big Glentoran fan.
On the Glens.
Yeah. So, when he goes out, Amy's always like, check the score to me. So I follow Glentoran now on Twitter. I think they're literally the only people that I follow because I don't really use it. And we get score updates.
Okay.
So they won, thank God, the first time this happened. So I was reading comments that people were writing, and it was like, oh, they're a bit leggy in the first half, and we should have brought whoever on. I was like, right, Amy, let's say that when he comes back. So it's as if he knows what we think we know from it. So I copied and pasted it, sent it to Amy. She was rehearsing, and he comes, and we were both sitting like this. And then she started to say it. She was like, a bit leggy in the first half. And he was like, what are you talking about? So we couldn't do it for laughing. So then the next time, we were like, right, we're going to do it. So we couldn't do it for laughing. 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 So we couldn't do it for laughing They were playing Bangor.
And they lost. Bangor beat them.
Well, we were waiting for him coming home like a raging bear. And he did. And we didn't even speak. Like, he entered the room and we were all like, and he was just like this. But somebody had put a really funny comment on saying the fish aren't the only thing getting battered in Bangor. I was like, can you please say that one? So for some reason he was taking all his clothes off because he was so angry. Well, he took his jumper, his jacket, like, whoa! And then we said that, and then he tried not to laugh, but you can't help but laugh. But during one of those nights, I was saying something, and I was like, sure, I wouldn't say Voodoo Ghost, and she was like, a ghost, and I was like, what? She was like, I wouldn't say boo to a ghost. And I was like, why would I say boo to a ghost? Right now, then I started doubting myself. And she goes, because ghosts are scary, so to scare them away, you say boo. And I didn't know what you wouldn't say boo. She was like, oh yes, we're sitting there like, is it ghost? And I was like, I'm sure it's ghost. And it is ghost, of course. So she had to Google it. And I was like, I wonder why it is ghost. So the explanation was something like, you're so like meek or whatever word they use that you would say boo to a goose that was in your path. I was like, see, to be fair, I wouldn't say boo to a goose. Have you seen those geese at Ward Park? Have your life. Have your life.
No way.
I wouldn't be saying boo to any of them geese.
You say, get out of my way, silly geese.
I would just run in the other direction, really.
But do you think the geese in Bangor are harder?
Yeah.
Them
geese mean business.
I'd say arts geese would be tough
too. True. They're just huge. They're all huge. I wouldn't be messing with any of them. But yeah, Voodoo Ghost. I might say that instead. I like it better.
Yeah.
Than say Voodoo Ghost.
Yes, or a goose.
Or a goose. Or a goose.
But I feel that you would say, but I don't feel you're that timid that you wouldn't say voodoo, goose or ghost.
I don't know.
Depends on the sitch.
Depends. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on the meekness, Too soft, Philip.
Yeah, too soft. Far too soft.
What can you do,
You're like me.
Blessing and a curse. Like you. You're a bad bitch now.
I'm dead soft, like.
Just what?
I'm dead soft.
Don't be mean to us, please.
Yes, be nice to us.
Susan. if in that scenario somebody had actually called you the wrong name, would you just let them call you the wrong name?
Yeah.
I met one of Aaron's friends once in London, and I know his name is Jeremy, and he is from London, he's English anyway, so his name's not Jared. So tell me why when I hugged him I was like, hi Jared. Why did I do that?
What did he say?
He was like, it's Jeremy. And then I was like, oh. And everyone around him was calling him Jazz. I wouldn't go that far, I'm not calling you Jazz.
No. But at the party though, I would either get called Philippa or Pip.
Yeah.
They're the options.
Yeah.
So somebody did call me Pippa. I think a couple of people call me Pippa and I just let it go.
No. It's like when people call me Nessie.
No.
Oh, the kids love calling me Vanessa, Chrissy and Lexi, think it's hilarious.
Because you don't like it?
Well, I let on to them.
Do you like it?
Being called Vanessa? You just not by the kids because I'm on TV?
Yeah, no, yeah.
See, when you're speaking to your aunties and uncles now as an adult woman, do you say auntie and uncle? Like, I have to say Auntie Liz, I can't call her Liz, that would be ridiculous.
Well, Auntie Helen said just to call her Helen because grown up.
Oh.
But your mum and dad, if I'm talking to them, I would just say Caroline or Tommy or whatever. If I'm talking about them, it's Auntie Caroline or Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
But if I'm talking to them, it's Caroline and Tommy.
No, I haven't dropped it yet. I can't do it. It's a really old-fashioned thing, maybe, is it?
I don't know.
Auntie.
I
suppose Amy doesn't call me Auntie Philippa, like.
Sometimes be Auntie Pip.
Don't know.
More with the kids though. I don't think.
We got another one. Another one in the gang. Me Phoebe.
Yes, the cutest wee. Another one to like and subscribe, Phoebe.
Yeah.
She's a goat.
Well done, Andrew and Hannah.
Yes. Another beautiful girl into the family.
Yay for the gang.
Girl gang.
Yeah. So cute. I haven't seen her yet because I have this cold and it wouldn't.
No, keep it away from her.
I know. I would hate get to pass it on to the wee creator.
God, I couldn't wait for wee Phoebe Cuddles. She's just the cutest.
So cute.
We dote.
What
does dote mean?
Oh, God, I don't know. We'll look into this one, but
it is a good word. I do enjoy it.
Well, it's because like when you're doting on someone, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then you say when you lose your marbles about you're doting. Figure that out for next time, please.
Yes, I will research.
We don't.
Right,
well, I'm going to go because I'm getting hungry, Phil. I won't lie to you.
You had half a bun.
That was hours ago.
Do you want the other half?
No, I want savoury now.
Okay, what do you
want
lunch?
lunch? I think a bacon bap with tomato sauce.
Oh, that could be a good call.
What are you going to have? You have to go to work, God love you.
Yeah, I have to go to my mum's too.
Oh my God, wrap this up.
Don't know.
Oh, well, enjoy whatever you have.
Might do bacon.
Okay, beer can.
Bacon, egg, bat.
Have you heard that? If you say beer can, it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican accent.
Beer can.
Beer can.
Beer can?
Mm-hmm.
But if you just say it like beer can?
Beer can. It's like Space Ghettos with Spice Girls in Scottish.
Space Ghettos.
Just say Space Ghettos.
Space Ghettos?
Who's for about Get it? Space Ghettos. I love the Space Ghettos. They're my favourite. I love the Space Ghettos.
Space Ghettos?
Space Ghettos.
Space Ghettos. Space Ghettos.
Space Ghettos.
I'm friends. I can't stop doing that.
Yeah, Space Ghettos. So there you go. Anyway, let's go. Beer can and Space
But
Ghettos.
you have to say it in a Jamaican accent. Beer can.
Beer can.
Beer can?
Beer can.
Beer can.
Beer can one. Yeah. Anyway,
I can't go for some beer
have
can.
a lovely week.
Enjoy.
Bye.